Hello, Solara here. I hope you guys are doing well today. I am here to give you a message. I'm going into my Karmic Chronicles deck to get some messages for you. Welcome if you're coming over from TikTok. Welcome if you're a new subscriber here on YouTube. Please make sure to like and subscribe so that these videos can circulate and reach the people that they're here to help. I am ultimately here to assist you in confirming and affirming your own intuition and your own truth on your own journey as it is, because it gets tricky sometimes when certain messages start to come through and they're so contrary to what it is that we've been programmed to believe by the Matrix. So I'm here at all times to help you to tune into your next level. And when you've gone as far as you can go with me, then you keep it moving. I'm not here to hold on to anyone. That is not the true work of a healer, okay? So the first card we have coming out, which is very interesting because it very seldomly comes out, is give this person time and space so they can do the right thing. On the fence. So when this card comes out, it means, ooh, there goes my guidance cards. It means that there is somebody right now in your reality who may have done some shisty, shady shit, but they're being given the opportunity to repent. They're being given the opportunity to turn around from what it is they've done and to make a better decision. What this means for you is not that you allow them back into your energy. It's just for you to know. This is kind of a mercy call when this card comes out. It's like it's a test for them, and it's a mercy call. And it's like, are you going to do the right thing, or are you going to continue to try to fuck around with this person and their destiny and their energy again? So there's someone in your reality right now who has done some shady, shisty shit. To varying degrees, you know, whether it's just, you know, like just treating you poorly, you know, it can be mistreatment, it can be abuse, it can go as far as being like magical work and working with others, and then in the higher octave of those things, and it's like working with agencies and all this other stuff. But either way, this person is being given an opportunity to stop. And it's a very, you know, like in life, we're constantly, with every decision we make, we are being placed at a crossroads, and we're being asked, are you going to make this? Are you going to go this way? Or are you going to go that way? Or are you going to go straight? You know, it's like, which way are you going to go? Every decision we make throughout our day opens us up to something, a new part of our path, or it sometimes can keep us stuck. Right? That's the nature of having free will, right? But there are times, and this is something that goes on throughout our freaking day, right? But then there are times in life when this energy comes to such a huge like halt, where it's like you have to, the choice is not like just a mental like, oh, am I going to have milk in my coffee today, or am I going to have it black? You know, like it's not like that. It's a huge like, are you going to do this and deal with the consequences? Are you going to betray this person and put them on the chopping block in order to get this and that and that? It's like, it's there in black and white. The terms and the conditions are there. Like there's no, what's the word am I looking for? It's, I can't find the word, but it's like no blurriness around what it is you're doing. And this person has reached this point of pure consciousness and conscientiousness of what it is they've done, and now they're being offered the opportunity to either do it again for something that they're gaining, or to walk away. Let's see what they've been involved in. I'm actually going to split my Karmic Chronicles deck so we can get more messages. What has this person been involved in? For one thing, they've been trying to cause you to doubt yourself. They've been trying to cause you to doubt yourself and to devalue yourself and to make you feel like at every turn you had something to prove to them. So yeah, They may not have had all the info, but they still knew their choice would cause you pain. Selfish. So up until this point, this person was just being selfish. And now they've reached a point where it's no longer selfishness. Now it's like, if they make the choice to go against you, it's going to be out of their own wicked intent. There's no more like just naivete and just being a little bit selfish. Now it's like, no, I know I'm going to backstab you and I'm going to do it anyway. Whereas before it was just like, I know that this might cause you a little pain, but I don't really see it as betrayal and backstabbing because it's not so bad in my estimation. But now they're getting full information that it is. For some of you, it's a karmic sibling. It's at the bottom of the deck. For some of you, it's a karmic sibling who's been doing shit, and they're about to take it up another octave, or they're being given the opportunity to decide if that's what they want to do. Okay? Spiritual black market things. So it's something about, could be your Akashic records, could be your birth chart, could be a number of things, your gifts, your talents, your powers. As a divine being, you have access to so many things that this matrix system has tried to keep you from knowing. But the powers that were new and the ones that operate in these secret societies and agencies, they're constantly, trying to buy and trade your stuff on the astral black market or the spiritual black market. And this sibling somehow, or this person, for some of you it's a sibling, has gotten involved in this kind of shit because they know who you are. They're mad you ain't their mama or their daddy. So a lot of this is their own childhood wounding that they refuse to deal with. And this is what's led them down this path. Okay? They may hold some kind of blame towards you, to do with your parenting if you're siblings. Like maybe if you got more attention than them, or you got... or if you were a sibling that was placed in the position, you were parentified, and they see you as having done something. There's something here about mother and father wounds, and if it's a sibling relationship, it's that intimate. If it's not a sibling relationship, then this person just has an issue with their own childhood wounds that they are choosing not to heal, and as such, it's manifesting as this, okay? For some of you, this is a family dynamic also. This is a family dynamic where... my cards are falling apart. This is a family dynamic where karmic mother just came out as I said that. Just showed herself rather than come out. This is a family dynamic where you've constantly been in a position where they've tried to make you prove yourself, like your own sense of value. 12:12 on my clock, that's ending. That's hangman energy. That sentencing is here. This is an energy where they've constantly made you doubt yourself and made you feel like you had to prove your worthiness within the context of the family dynamic. And all of that is kind of a way to keep you small so that you don't rise into your power and your fullness as a divine being. And oftentimes the reason that happens is so that this astral market stuff can continue without your awareness. Because for as long as you think you're small, you are not in your divine power. For as long as you think that you're something you're not, you are not in your divine truth. And for as long as you're not in your divine power, your divine truth, you do not know your real access. And for as long as you don't know your real access and other people do, they can take your shit. Okay? I might have to wrap this reading up early because I have a delivery coming and I have to answer the door. But I'm going to try to complete it before it arrives. And I'm going to try to get the messages out as much as I can before it arrives. Yeah. So this is an energy of people who used to use money and gifts to try to distract and control you. And that was, again, to keep you locked. lower chakra and throat invasion. It came out in reverse, which means that this shit is no longer working. You're fully woke that this is what was happening. This is the energy of people who were like stealing your stuff astrally and spiritually in order to get some kind of material gain. And although they were although they were accruing all of this stuff on earth because of you, they were giving you scraps and making you feel as if the scraps they gave you were like their generosity, when really it was your stuff to begin with, if that makes sense. They like their darkness and their woundedness. Leave them alone. So some of these people don't want to heal, don't know how to heal, have no interest in healing, don't think they need to heal, and as such, they're going to continue with this. But they are being given a choice right now. They're at a crossroads. Are you going to continue down this road to destruction, or are you going to choose a new path? A lot of them won't. Straight up. They try to use shut up spells on you. Tapa la boca. Ferme la bouche. Shut up spells. They try to keep you quiet. They try to silence and bind your throat energy. Because I just did another reading about, not about this stuff, but I spoke a lot about the throat chakra in that reading, so you might want to check it out. I don't know what the title of that reading is going to be. It's something about stepping into leadership. Yeah, but because I haven't posted it yet. I'm just like doing readings back to back. So when you come against someone's throat chakra, when you bind someone's throat chakra energy or that energy center, you fuck around with it, it's deeper than stopping them from being able to speak their truth. What you have to understand is, as a divine being, some of you have and I have this gift too, which is why I'm very familiar with this energy. Some of you have the ability to activate things with your words, with your sounds, with your mouth, whether your words are written or spoken. You know, it's like as children of the Most High God, you are made in His and her image. Okay, and we know that God, well, the Bible states, and other ancient texts, that things were created from word, from sound, right? And if you have that strong ability and you tune into it, it's over, right? It's over, because you begin to speak things into reality, and not only in your reality, but in the reality of creating a new earth. And so a lot of these people are trying to hold on to the old paradigm because they were benefiting from it and you weren't. And they know that the tables are turning now. Okay? So the shut up spells are to keep you from accessing what your throat chakra is. It's actually your divine seat of power. Your solar plexus, your gold print, is your earthly seat of power. Your divine blueprint is your divine seat of power. And so your upper chakras are how you connect to the divine and therefore your own divinity. Your crown chakra is your ability to receive messages. Your third eye is kind of how you process those messages. And then your throat chakra is how you begin to express and therefore live in that divine energy. And your lower chakras then are how you manifest that on earth. On earth, as it is in the heavens. So if you've been bound up here in certain ways on earth, then you can pretty much bet that there have been bindings done to you in the heavenlies, right? And now all of that is coming undone, right? Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, there's coven or secret society activity. Oftentimes there is with the spiritual black market things card. It's not something that someone's doing alone, okay? And even, they are not working alone. They hired other practitioners. So oftentimes this level of binding in order to literally sell you on the astral planes, do black market things on spiritual planes, oftentimes they are working with covens, secret societies, the agencies that used to run this earth, they're working with those agencies. Sometimes they're doing it consciously, and sometimes it's unconscious. Like I said, whoever this person or people is or are, at one point they were not fully aware of what they were doing, but now they are. They're whatever decision they're about to make, they have the full awareness of it. And the reason they have the full awareness of it now is because whatever benefit they were getting before, it's not working for them anymore. So now they have to take it a step further. It's like people who in these groups and covens, they begin by, signing a contract, and then it moves to, let's just do some sex magic, orgies, and then let's eat something, an organ part of a person or an animal or something, as initiation. And now the next initiation, it's not sex, it's not eating something. It might literally be, sacrificing someone. It moves up. In other words, like the more you want this stuff, the more you have to do. And so this person at one point may have thought it was just fun and games, and there wasn't anything, there wasn't so much at stake, or so they thought, because there always is. There always is. But now it's like whatever it is that they're being asked to do, there's no place for self-denial, because that's what most of it was to begin with. It's self-denial when they think there's nothing else at stake. There's always something at stake. It's just their way of appeasing their own conscience to let them think that, oh, it's okay for me to do this. Your ancestors are tired of their shit. No matter what it is that they try to do right now, it's not going to succeed. It's not going to succeed because of where you are and because you keep on climbing. And the more you climb, the more you climb, and the more you heal, the less access any of these energies have to you. It's like game over for them. So I do have at the bottom of this deck, they only want you comfortable right now so your energy expands for harvesting. So they may be leaving you alone right now. They may be actually trying to be nice to you. They may be giving you things, whatever it is that puts you in a state right now of feeling like you're off guard. That's what they're trying to do. They're not trying to have you raise alarms in any way, because they want you comfortable. That's the point. But yeah, full conscious awareness. They've read the T&Cs and did it anyway. Wicked. So that's where they're headed towards. Let's see. Let me get a card for you. Let's move out of this trifling energy. And let's get a card for you. Let's go into my Amenti Oracle, which is all about practicing 1222, balance, union, partnerships, co-creation, 222. High Priestess energy too. Good. Let's see. So we have, I relate in peace. I relate in peace. And as you can see, this person is, it almost is giving me the energy of someone who is scrying or playing with some kind of symbology for answers. So it's something about you really tuning in right now. Well, we have your heart space and your sacral. Emotional and mental energy is very important right now, and what you do with it in terms of conserving it and keeping it for yourself, and utilizing the power of your own spiritual gifts and your intuition to really connect with your mental and your emotional bodies right now. And I feel like part of it is to do with like a retuning and a reprogramming of your mental energy and your emotion and the emotions that have attached to it up until this time, because it really is a time to take authority over our own thoughts and to no longer allow those energies that try to dominate how we thought about ourselves, that tried to keep us small and make us not and keep us out of the true divine knowledge of who we are. It's time for us to reprogram that, and that's something that you need to do in darkness, in communion with your own soul. So there's something about coming into a place of such profound peace right now within yourself, and recovering a lot of the mental and the emotional energy that has been taken from you through these situations. And at the bottom we do have, I honor animals with reverence, and we have cat, snake, and bird energy here. I honor animals with reverence. So for some of you, you're being called to connect with deities that are connected with animals. You're being told to connect with the animal kingdom. This is also the sacral chakra energy. Animal kingdom energy is sacral and solar plexus energy. With the snake energy, it's also about aligning your energy system, coming into balance. Snake spirit actually can be really good for helping you to align energy, especially root chakra energy, and even helping to connect with the earth star. Okay, because they carry also the energy of the dragons that make up, that help to protect the energy circuits and grids of the earth. Cat energy, of course, is, maybe you work with some of the cat deities, Bastet, Sekhmet. This is coming up again. It came up in the last reading. We had catnip coming up, the herb. But also those of you who have strong Lyran and Syrian connections, or beings from those constellations that are here to help you. For some reason, I'm getting Venusian energy also. I don't know if there's a strong feline energy on the planet Venus, but for some reason, I'm getting Venusian energy too. So, and then of course, birds could be blue avian, could have something to do with avian energy. I'm not yet too well versed. Although I work primarily with birds, I haven't received revelation yet about specific constellations and planetary connections as far as me working with certain birds. There are more generic ones, but I don't really like to buy into something until my guides show me for myself. But this is interesting. So we have air and we have earth here, but then we have cats which move between all realms. So yes. Something about also giving your time to animals right now in some way, shape, or form. Whether you go out in nature and you leave an offering for the animals, for the birds. If you don't have a cat, I don't know, and a neighborhood cat that's always around, I like to leave. I like to take cat food in case I run into one. Or I used to. I need to actually restock. Also foxes, if you see them around this time of the year. And yeah, there's something about, or even like if you have the means to, donating to a reputable organization that helps animals. I say reputable because in the real world, charities shouldn't exist. Because if charities actually did their work, most of these problems wouldn't exist anymore. Charities are here to keep you giving them money. Okay? But that's another story. Look, I got through the whole reading. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I think that's all I have for you. I wish you guys a beautiful week. I hope this reading was helpful and inspiring. If it was, please make sure to hit the like, subscribe if you want to get down with me more. Yeah, if you want to book me for a one-to-one consultation, then you can do so through my website, which is below. It's solara.info. You can also feel free to email me, with any questions surrounding that, or even what's happened in the reading. And what else? Yes, if you're interested in ordering a Tarotstrology soul mapping report from me, I have a lot of options available on my website, whether you want to do one placement in your birth chart, your inner planets, or the full shebang. Your Tarotstrology Soul Mapping Report is where I go in and I use the power of the tarot to hone in on your placements using both the minor and the major arcana energy and channeled messaging to discern the energies in your birth chart in accordance with your own soul's journey here on earth, like unlocking your gifts and your talents. And because I have the gift of activating with words or with my throat energy, all of my reports do that. And even all of my readings do that to some extent. When you're connecting with my voice, when you're connecting with my words, when you're connecting with my presence, it is kind of like an assistance for you to unlock certain things within yourself, to rise in your own power. Okay, so I hope that this reading was helpful and insightful. It's been a pleasure reading for you as always. I wish you the best. Until next time, be well.